Hey, it's YTH student. How you guys doing? Pastor Andy here. Hey, I know lately COVID-19 and coronavirus has been on everybody's news feeds. Instagram, TikTok, everybody have it. Facebook. If you have Facebook, it's cool. But it's not. If not, hey, look, it's okay. Facebook is for the old people. I know. I got it. But I just want to touch base with you guys for some stuff that we can do while we are inside the house, so-called quarantine. We want to be smart, we want to follow all the rules that the official, the government and CDC had placed in the book for us. No more gathering, no more than 10 people and all that. We want to follow that, but I know you can get bored at home. So in this time of quarantine, there's 3 things that you can do. Number 1, you need to be involved more in God's word and you can pray even more. Number 2, you can be a friend, to someone. Check up on them through text, Zoom, which by the way, I want to talk a little bit more about Zoom in a minute. And there's an app called Marco Polo. If you don't know that, hey, look, you need to download Marco Polo. It's so much cool and so cool. We have our group text in there, so check that one out. And number 3, be a radical worshiper. Worship where you at. Remember, we big on love where you at, and stuff like that. So you can worship wherever you at, in the car and stuff. And I can tell you a little bit more about that in a minute. Remember, we are not a church with a small group, but we are a church of a small group. Time of isolation doesn't mean it's a time for disconnection. So with that being said, even though we cannot meet as a group in face-to-face, Wednesday night, pretty much no more right now, we are so thankful that we still can meet and interact, through some ways. Number 1, if you have Zoom, you can you can follow us and our YTH meeting is every Thursday at 6:30 through Zoom and YouTube. Marco Polo, Instagram. Pastor Chris is doing a killer stuff on Instagram lately, and also we want to utilize Instagram Live. We're going to do some fun stuff with Instagram Live. Just think like I'm probably going to do some kind of like a Christian prank through Instagram. It's going to be so much fun and funny. So you can follow us on that. And also one thing that I will use heavily is called Right Now Media. Now, if you do not have a Right Now Media, you do not have an access for it, please send me an email. I will put my number on the video. You can send your email address to me, and I will make sure that you will get all the contents in Right Now Media. And also, I talked a little bit about worship a while ago. We have a playlist on Spotify. It's called Assembly YTH Worship Setlist. Just follow us on Spotify. The setlist is filled with songs that songs that you can jam in the car with your family or at home. Look, be a radical worshiper. So follow the playlist on Spotify. I'll put the link down below. And also one more thing that we try to do is meet but invite. If you're not familiar with it, since we cannot meet more than 10 people at one time, I will invite you on a specific day in a group not more than 8 or 10, and we will just hang out in the front of the church. I will have some snacks for you. We just connect, but still keeping that social distancing in place. So be on the lookout for a text and stuff like that. And I just want to remind you, if it's not your turn, or if you're not being invited on that day, please don't come. Not that I don't love you, always, but just don't come, because you're going to add more on that list of 10. So that's a no-no. And last but not least, even though you cannot physically go to church, your giving does not have to stop. Club 200 is still going on. I will put a link down below or in this video how you can give online through the app and stuff like that, and still being counted toward your Club 200. So we will get through this together, but as your youth pastor, I ask you that you follow all the rules, be smart, right? We want to be healthy. You might not getting sick by coronavirus, but you might carry that for somebody that can get sick. So please be smart. And I cannot wait for the day that we can finally meet again in a large group. We will celebrate and look back for all the things that we had accomplished throughout this quarantine and moving forward with a big smile on our face. But until then, let's lift up each other in prayers and be a good friend. Okay, so I want to pray for you, and then look for all the social media announcement that we will have. So Father, we want to thank you for your blessing tonight. Thank you that you bless everyone. Father, thank you that you bless everybody today, tonight, anytime that they watch this video. So Father, we just want to lift up everybody that get infected or get sick by this, Father. But also we want to pray for the time that we can spend together, even though we have to be away from each other physically. So Father, we are so thankful that we still can meet online, through the screen. And Father, your name will be glorified forevermore. And I bless everybody and their family. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Love you guys. Cannot wait to connect with you.